Can everybody hear me? Okay, because I'm not using. Yes, great, thank you. Okay. This was our first year doing a team community service project. And I just wanted to go through what initially our goal was to adopt an elementary school and try to provide books for the children in the kindergarten through second grades. We chose Miners Lane Elementary School. It's a school where many of the children come from a fairly depressed socioeconomic class, and they have a very large, about a third of their kids have English as a second language, and they come into the grades K through 5 at various times during the school year, and many of the children do not have books at home. And so the idea was that we would try to raise money and collect gently used books to provide things for the children. To do this, we decided to split the team into 5 other teams and do bake sales with the hope of making about $500. We were told that the bake sales at Manual usually could make at most about $100 a bake sale, so we thought, okay, $500, that's great. And then it was kind of an adventurous goal to try to get 500 gently used books, but we thought we would shoot for that as well. And then the idea came about to do a soccer clinic for the children who, many of them don't really have the opportunity to go out in the community and play soccer. So, how'd we do? The bake sales. Our goal was 500. You guys were amazing and you were so fun to watch. You guys made over $1,000. I was glad when that last quarter came in. I was like, over $1,000. Kudos to all of you. You guys were great. So we had almost 100% participation of the kids bringing in baked goods. I know that because Beth Stockman is she's so good, she had them sign in. It was awesome, so I know who brought what. But even if the kids couldn't stay after school for the bake sale, the other kids on the team, like anybody who was around, any of the soccer kids who were around just jumped in, whether they were Team 1 or Team 5 or Team 3, they all helped out in the bake sales after school. Special kudos to Team 4, who decided that they were going to break the $300 mark. And I was thinking, oh, that's so sweet of them. They'll never do it. $308. I couldn't believe it. That's right. It's called for that. They taught us so much. They instituted what they called the mobile bake sale, and they basically would load up boxes and just go Y-pass, 3rd floor, into classrooms, you know. It was like, what do you mean you don't want a cookie? It's for the children, right? So they did a great job. The gently used books, we hoped for 500. 710 books we collected, which was awesome. This is probably the funnest part of the project for me because I would just like be at a game and go to my car and there'd be a bag of books on my car. Like there was on the front of my car, the back of my car, by the side of my car. It was like Christmas, you know, just every time I turned around I had a bag of books by my car, which was awesome. We had hoped to reach 200 children. We received so many books, and we had books really at all levels, K through 5. So we decided to have the book fair for every child at Miners Lane Elementary School. So every child, K through 5, got to come through the book fair and choose a book. Most of the children chose 2 books that they got to take home, and they were so excited to get these books. The ESL students, we have 173 currently at the school. We still have the cash money, and I'm working with the ESL teachers. They have a book list, and we're still going to buy books. The ESL students came through with all the other kids because we didn't want them separated, you know, feeling separate, but they will get additional new books as part of their ESL program, which is really exciting. The soccer clinic, we had 56 students stay for the soccer clinic, and 22 of our soccer players got to help with that. So these are the first graders, and they were so cute. They would all go in, get their book, and then we wanted all the kids to choose one book before they went back and chose another book. And so these are the kids running back against the wall to sit down and read their books. The kindergarten and first graders were so cute because as soon as they picked up their book, they had to show you. Like, this is the book that I got. They were very excited. And one little boy was so sweet. He said, I have a book. I said, great, let me see. And he showed me, and he said, I don't know what to do with it now. I go, well, you get to read it and take it home. He said, it's for me? And I said, yeah, it's for for you, and you get to go. Did you get your second book? He said, I get 2 books for me? I mean, he was just so precious. But these are some of the great kids, and Brendan. I hope I'm not blocking anybody's view. Just more big, happy faces. You probably see some of the books there that you all donated. Just lots of great kiddos.
Yeah.
I think this little girl, was she one of the really indecisive ones? There was always the indecisive group at the end of every grade where they just looked at all the books and they just couldn't decide, and I think you were trying to help her figure out what book she was going to get.
I think she had a crush on Ryan.
I think she also had a crush on Ryan Tarr too, yeah, just kind of the delaying. So then Mr. Crane came. Mr. Crane is one of the English teachers in 11th and 12th grade at Manual, and it was his idea to put on the soccer clinic, and here he's organizing the boys, giving them, they had stations where they did little drills with the kiddos, and so they're getting the instructions there and getting ready to do the soccer clinic. And then they went out. It was kind of touch and go. It had rained a lot Thursday night, and the field in the morning was underwater, but fortunately it dried out. And they had just such a great time. These were little siblings. She spoke broken English. The other 2 didn't speak any English, but they just all stuck together and just had a terrific time. I do have to say, we were so fortunate, and I don't have a picture, but Patricia Severa, Fonz's mom, was just indispensable because she speaks Spanish, and we had a couple of kids fall down and get a boo-boo on the knee, and she was able to patch them up and get them back to the soccer clinic happily. So here's Henry. Henry's so funny. Every picture of Henry that you see, he's got little kids running with him. There's all these pictures. What do you say? There he is running again, all the kiddos.
Getting chased.
And then I'm not sure what Sam's doing. He's got some sort of a dance, a soccer dance that he's doing with this gal. Anyway, it was a great day. It was a lot of fun. So what did we learn? I think what I learned is you can take a small idea, but when you plant it in the fertile soil of a caring community like this, you really get a bountiful harvest. And we really, I think, had a really successful community service project. Melissa Crane is Mike Crane's wife. She's a 2nd grade teacher at Miners Lane, and I think she said it the best. She said, I love it. Great kids helping great kids. And that's what this was about. So, great job, team.